Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Today we're gonna be installing a climate control into my Integra. I ended up picking up this little JDM unit that reads in Celsius. This one comes out of I think it's 93.5 to 95 JDM SIV Tech. Those are automatic climate control, so this part I won't be using. What I just want to use is just the face of this, so I can read it in the cool little Celsius to go along with my JDM cluster. But the main reason why I wanted to switch it out is because on my stock unit, I have Hassport motor mounts on the car, and this thing, I'm not saying that that's what caused it, but probably like it's old, brittle, the car just sits around, and it cracked my climate control. So I want to swap it out because yeah, it's got this ugly thing. So we're gonna swap that out, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. But first, I'm gonna clean it up because it's pretty dingy. It's pretty nasty. Was able to find it on OfferUp, so it's a clean little OfferUp find that I got for pretty cheap. So yeah, I'm gonna clean it up, and once it's clean, show you how to uninstall this one and put in this one. Let's get it. Got what we want. So basically all I'm going to be using for is this. I'm going to use the whole thing. But we're going to be using both these pieces, and we're going to see how it looks afterwards, which is not going to make a big difference in the overall look, but I'm going to find it cool. So that's all that matters, right? When you're building the car, as long as you like it, that's all that matters. So now that this is all taken apart, let's give it a quick little clean and start removing the other one. All right, guys, so from the last little segment that you saw me disassembling like the whole climate control and everything. Wasn't able to finish off that day because like about a week later, so I'm gonna finish it now for you guys. Where I left off before, as you guys saw, I was just disassembling everything, and where I'm at now is just have the parts that we're gonna be changing out to out. I'm gonna show you guys right now though how to take this piece out. Hopefully don't break anything, and hopefully by the time this is done it looks cool in the interior and I fixed the crack. So stay tuned. All right, so what we want to start out with to get to the screws is we want to remove these two, and as you can see mine are all busted up, so it's not going to really matter much. But what you want to do is kind of pry in here a little bit and get it to pop out. Like this side's already coming out because it's, like I said, my shit's just janky. But if you can get in there, you can pop it out. And as you can see, these are like the little tabs right here that'll be holding in place. I only got one. Unplug the connectors. This one's probably going to be a little tougher to get out, so we're going to go to the bottom right here. And if it breaks, well, damn it, it breaks. But we're going to try to save it. There we go, and it's out. See, this one's another little connector from the bottom. Now that these two are out, there's two small Phillips head screws inside there that we're going to get out. Once you remove both of those screws, the unit should just come forward. There's going to be a small little cable that runs through the back that you're going to have to disconnect from down here behind the dash in the bottom. So that's why it won't completely pull out. It's still attached to that. So that'll be the next part to remove. So I'm just going to put this back in its little spot where it goes, and we're going to get to the next cable. Alright guys, so the little cable that you have to unattach to take it off is this one down here. It's located right underneath the glove box. What you do is you just bring the cable out, and this little piece is supposed to go back in, and then that's what's freeing it up. So once you're from there, you can come back up and pull this out. Make sure that your connectors are in so they don't hold it up. And with a nice little jiggling, it should come loose. The cable might sometimes get a little stuck down there in the tunnel, and there's still one more connection in there that we have to remove. All right, so the climate control is not out. It was just these two screws that are inside, those two, and then on the back it's just a few connectors. It's this connector here, this connector here, and just the cable, and that's everything that holds it in. Then you could just slide it out of place. This is the reason right here why I'm changing it out. See if I can focus that. It has a little crack, as you can see, and it's pretty bad. So it rattles. I have the Hasport mounts, and it makes it rattle even worse. So yeah, so I'm just gonna take everything apart in the back. I'm gonna take it all apart, and from there we're gonna just put the other pieces together to make this work. All right guys, so now everything's put back together with the JDM climate control, with the manual setup, just like stock. What I also did was, while everything was apart, I greased up the little sliders on here, put a little silicone spray on there just to make sure that everything slides evenly, because if you're familiar with these cars, it's super hard sometimes to slide these over, or at least in my case it is. So I'm just gonna put everything back exactly how it goes. First you want to start off with sliding over your cable down the tunnel down in there, and then routing that. Once you have that routed, pretty much everything's the same from there. So I'm gonna put you guys on the GoPro just so I can get you guys a closer look of the tunnel that I'm talking about. All right, so the tunnel that you're trying to send this cable through is, you're trying to send it down through this little hole. Let me get you a little light in there. Right where that little cable is at, you want to send it right through there where that red cable is going. You want to send it down that way, because if you send it down the wrong way, it's going to be really hard to you know, work the slider. All right, so all that's left now is just to connect your connectors back up. Plug it in and push it in. Same as this. Pop it in, push it in, and it's good. I don't know why mine's still janky like that. This one's good, but this is a little janky. Might have to just replace it with the other one I have, because I do have another one. So yeah, look at this, look at that. Oh my goodness. But you know what, look at this. Would you look at this? So now we're reading in Celsius, boys. We ain't doing that Fahrenheit around here, you feel me? We got the kilometers too in here, you feel me? So this is how it's going. Buttons all work. At least I hope. I know for sure that's working. And yeah, this is something that not everybody's gonna notice, but I always wanted this. I always thought it was cool. Like I always saw it, like whenever I look at the SIV Tech models, like on the Hyper Revs or whatever, I'd be looking at them, and little things like this will stand out to me. So this is something that, like, for the average person, they're gonna glance right over it and not pay attention. But for those that do pay attention to detail, they'll see this and they'll be like, oh, yo, that's pretty cool, you know. But yeah, so that's it for the install. I hope you guys enjoyed this this really crappy install, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'll be honest with you, I really don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm trying. And I just hope you enjoyed it. If you did like this video, make sure you give it a like, leave a comment down in the comments, and let your homies know about this page, man. I'm trying to get a little Honda community going. So thank you guys, and see you guys on the next one. Peace.